Hello, this is me, Sam here from WoopaGaming, and today I'm going to be showing you the Extra Golems mod for Forge by Sky01. So what does this mod do? Well, as the name suggests, it adds extra golems to the game. So everyone knows the standard iron golem that protects villagers and attacks people. Well, now this mod allows you to create much more using different types of blocks. So I'm going to be showing you how to create these golems and the different ones you can create. So first of all, we need to make a golem head, but to do that we need a golem spell. So let's first make a golem spell. So to create a golem spell, you need one feather, you need one redstone, and an ink sac, and a piece of paper. So we just grab that all out there. And now simply we put that, let's just get a crafting bench down. So we put those four items, the feather, the redstone, ink sac and paper, in a crafting grid. Doesn't really matter where it is, and you get a golem spell. And this is all the known golem materials that you can create a golem out of, and each has a different number of health and different attack strength. So let's create the golem spell. And now we need to create a golem head, so that's very simple. All we need is a pumpkin, and inside we put the spell. It looks very similar. So that creates a golem head. Now we actually need to build our first golem. So the first golem is going to be diamond, so we're going to need some diamond blocks. This is one of the most expensive golems to create, and it has 220 health and 20 attack. So all we do is place it in a T shape like we do with normal iron golems, stick the head on top, and boom, we have the the diamond golem. So he's the strongest one, he has the most health and has 20 attack, which is one of the highest attacks. The next golem we're going to create is the emerald golem. He's the second highest one. He's got 190 health and 18 attack. Let's see what he looks like now. So make a T shape, stick the golem head on top, and boom, there we go, the emerald golem. We also have the gold golem. This guy has 80 health and 8 attack, so he's not as strong as the other two we just created, but there's not really a use for gold too much in the late game, so this might be a nice use for gold, because he still has quite a bit of health of 80, and 8 attack will still help him defend your house. The next golem we're going to create is the lapis lazuli golem. This guy has 50 health and 6 attack, and there's something a bit different about this guy, because when he targets an enemy, then he will give it a negative potion effect. So this guy is kind of a bit more magic. He will actually have more effect than just attacking someone, because he doesn't have much attack with 6 attack. He will give them a negative potion effect, so that could be quite useful. The next golem I'm going to create is the sandstone golem, so let's just create him here, T shape. Now this guy has 15 health and 4 attack, so not very good. He's not very great, he's going to die quite quickly, but you know, sandstone is everywhere, and so he's very, very cheap to make. So the next golem I'm going to create is the wool golem. This guy, he's not very good, he's only got 1 attack and 10 health, but there is something quite cool about the wool golem. So you notice he's got like an orange t-shirt there. If we right click him, there you go, it changes to purple, blue, and you can sort of cycle through the colours and you can change what sort of what colour this golem is going to be. So maybe this one won't be as great as an actual defender of your house, but he certainly looks very nice. And the fact that you can change the colour makes him a very good butler in a hotel, for instance. The next golem I'm going to create is the hardened clay golem. This guy has 22 health and 4 attack. I don't think there's anything unique about this one, except from the fact that he got 22 health and 4 attack. Next golem I'm going to create is the obsidian golem. Let's go there. This guy has quite a lot of health, 120. Not as much as emerald or diamond, but obsidian is much more easy to obtain. And he has 18 attack, so he has the same attack as an emerald one, but not as much health. So this guy could be quite good to make if you have a lot of obsidian lying around. And it looks quite cool because his eyes are sort of lit up like magma. Now we're going to create the librarian golem. So to do this we need, not crafting tables, we need bookcases or bookshelves. And this guy has 28 health, sorry, and 4 attack. But the difference with this guy is that he will grant himself a beneficial potion effect. So you can see the potion effect coming up there. So we will actually gain that as this sort of advantage for being not having a great attack and a not great health. Now we're going to create the glass golem. So the glass golem is, well, you build it exactly the same as what we've been doing, and he's not very great because he has only 8 health as he's made of glass. He's quite easy to damage and destroy, but as opposed to that he does have 14 attack, so he has one of the highest attacks for one of the easiest to obtain materials of glass. So you could easily spawn lots of him in. Although he won't last very long, he can do a lot of damage. Now we're going to create the wooden golem. This is one of my favourites as well. So we're using jungle wood for this. It doesn't have to be, it can be any wood. So you notice that changed to a sort of silver birch beech sort of colour. He works very similar to the wool, where you can just right click in and he will change the texture. So there's all the different wood types. So you can actually change what one you want it to be. So there we go, with some dark wood there. Now he has 20 health and 3 attack, so he's not that great, but was very easier to obtain. Now we're going to create the clay golem. He's, well, using clay, and we stick the golem head on top. And again, you can't change the colour of this guy, but he has 20 health and 2 attack, so he's one of the lowest attacks we've actually had, apart from the wool one, which only had 1 attack. We also have the hay bale or straw golem. This guy has 10 health and 1 attack, so he's not very good, if I'm honest. He doesn't have anything special about him. He's literally just a golem made from straw. So the next golem I'm going to create is the nether brick golem. I've set this one tonight because there's something quite cool I'd like to show you. So this guy has 25 health and 7 attack. So not great health, not great attack. But what is cool about this guy is that when he targets an enemy, like a zombie here, he will set the zombie on fire. And that works quite well. You can see I spawned another one in here just to show you. Both of them will set the guy on fire. I'm not sure. Yeah, that won't work. But it's quite a nice little thing to have because fire does a lot of damage to enemies. The next golem I'm going to show you is the glowstone golem. So I've kept this one nighttime because this guy will actually light up the area in future releases. So unfortunately it doesn't light up the area just now, but I hope the author will update this and will allow it to, light up the area. But it does have 8 health and 12 attack. Next one I'm going to create is the endstone golem. This guy has 50 health and 8 attack, and the cool thing about this one is that he can teleport. So let's see if I can actually get his teleport ability to work. So maybe if I spawn this guy in, does this help? No, he's not going to show it, but if he does need the ability, there we go, you can see it there, he just did a little teleport, and you can see the effect. He's got this ender effect that the what's the words called? The Endermen have. The next golem I'm going to create is the packed ice golem. So if we let's create him just here. And this guy's quite cool because he has 18 health and 7 attack, but he does walk over water and lava, and the way he does this is by freezing or cooling the blocks below him. So here we have a little bit of water, so he will actually freeze the blocks when he walks around. And if he was lava, he would cool them down. So if he walks on his own, for instance, which he's not going to, he would start. There we go. He's starting to walk now. You can see the ice is forming below his feet, which is quite cool. Next one I'm going to create is the quartz golem. So as always, T block put the golem head on top. And this guy has 85 health, so it's quite a lot. And he has a nice 8.5 attack. Unfortunately, there's nothing else new about this guy apart from that. Now we have the final golem, one of my favourites, added in version 1.13, is the TNT golem. So this guy looks quite cool, but he has 14 health and 2.5 attack. And now there's some unique things about this guy. So he will explode, as the fact he is TNT, and he explodes when he's lit on fire, killed, and sometimes when attacking. So let's get a lighter and still, and that didn't work. So if I light this guy up, boom, he explodes. Let's create another guy, and let's see if we can kill him. Maybe he'll explode as well then. Let's get a sword. Come on, 1v1 me. Boom, explosion. And that concludes today's tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. As you can see, we've added lots of golems to the world. They're running around now. And this mod is really quite cool because, you know, with the vanilla iron golem, you've only got one of them. This mod allows you to, you know, choose many golems, and it's great because you can customize it, and all of them have different stats. It's just a great mod, so I really recommend you check it out. Link will be in the description as per usual. But that concludes today's tutorial. So thanks for watching. This has been me, Sam from WoopaGaming, signing out.